Well, good morning. This bright Monday morning, I'd like to help guide you in a meditation to connect with Mother Goddess. This meditation will help establish a connection between you and the Goddess in order to understand who she is to you and what she means in your life and in your practice. I invite you to find a comfortable position while I provide you with some information. I ask that we begin our meditation by sitting in a quiet place. The position you choose should be in a place either sitting or lying down where you won't be disturbed. If you're in a chair, I want you to sit towards the middle of the chair with a pillow behind your back to support your lumbar region, and place both feet flat on the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, I invite you to find that comfortable position, making sure that your back is straight. Always sit with your spine, neck, and the crown of your head in a straight alignment, reaching high up to the sky. Ever so gently pull your shoulder blades back and down a little, raising your chest slightly. If you choose to lie down, I suggest you lay flat on your back with your hands on your thighs or at your sides. Again, your spine, neck, and the crown of your head should be in a straight alignment. During this meditation, you may choose or feel a need to change positions in order to stay comfortable. I assure you that if you must move, do so in a mindful and slow, deliberate manner, and you'll still maintain that peaceful feeling you're trying to obtain. I like keeping a pad and a pencil in my hand and make notes without opening my eyes to jot down the thoughts, ideas, and any other things that might enter my mind while I try to focus. The thoughts are acknowledged and set aside for later. It is normal to have many thoughts going through your mind throughout any meditation, and that's okay. Just acknowledge the thoughts and bring your attention back to the focus point where you're breathing. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Your brain is simply doing what your brain does. When you begin learning to meditate, you can begin with short sessions. 5 minutes is a good starting point, and work up to longer sessions as you become more comfortable and skilled. We will begin and end this grounding meditation by ringing the singing bowl 3 times. When you hear it at the end, I invite you to begin to bring your awareness back to your surroundings. I invite you now to mentally surround yourself with a zone of silence, as if you have drawn a veil between yourself and the world. I also invite you to take a deep breath, and if you're comfortable, begin to close your eyes or focus your gaze on one small area. I will light the candle to give those that choose to leave your eyes open a place to focus your eyes. Observe your breathing. Notice how your breath falls in and out. Make no effort to change your breathing in any way. Simply notice how your body breathes. Gradually, begin to slow the rhythm of your breath. As you inhale, then exhale. Let your breath carry you deeper and deeper within. As the distractions of everyday life fall away, let your awareness drop down into the inner chamber of your heart. I invite you now to take in another deep breath and push it deep into the small spaces in your body. Make it reach your fingers and your toes and all the other nooks and crannies of your body. Exhale everything that is not serving you or doesn't belong to you. Again, I ask that you take another 3 breaths as I count them. With each inhale, I want you to breathe in cleansing, pure, and positive energy. And with each exhale, push out all that no longer serves you or is not meant for you. 1, breathe in. Breathe out. 2, take another breath in. Fill yourself completely with air. And then breathe out. And 3, inhale deeply and exhale. Now I'll ask that when you feel ready, you return your breathing back to your normal. When your attention starts to wander, and it will, just focus back again on your breathing, on the candle, or wherever you have chosen to focus. You should do the same when thoughts enter your mind. When the thoughts do come, acknowledge them. Think to yourself, okay. And then turn your attention back to your breathing. Don't forget, if you keep a pad and pencil by your hand, just make a note. Don't open your eyes. Just a quick reminder so that you can remove the thought and continue, acknowledging that you'll address the thought later. At this time, I want to start by relaxing our muscles. As you breathe in and out, allow your body to relax. Notice where there is tension and breathe into those areas of your body. Release the tension with each exhale. take in another breath now and hold it. And this time let it out with an audible sigh. Let your muscles become loose and relax. And start at our feet. Move the relaxation right up into your ankles and your lower legs. Let it come through your knees and into your upper legs and thighs. As the relaxation moves into your pelvis and torso area and into your back. Feeling that relaxation come over your shoulders and your arms, into your hands, and over your face and head. Feel your body. Notice where there is tension. Notice where you need to take a few more breaths and send some relaxation there. Next, I want you to imagine that you find yourself walking along a path that leads you further and further away from civilization and deep into the heart of a dense forest. As you follow this trail, imagine that you are winding around and among the trees that are hundreds of years old. Flowers carpeting the ground and the birds that sing. In the distance, you hear a creek babbling and rushing past. You hear it like music. Your heartbeat, your breath, the rustling leaves, the babbling brook, all of them falling in time with the rhythm of nature. Soon you notice that the path you are on brings you to a tiny, crumbling stone sanctuary. A place so old and hidden it had been forgotten by time. The sanctuary is thickly covered with vines and gnarly branches. It's clear that no one has entered here in centuries. Intuitively, you sense that something mysterious, yet deeply familiar, lies within the ruin of a forgotten shrine. Ever so gently and slowly, you push open the door and walk through. And as you're opening the door and walking through, something old and timeless opens up within your soul as well. Once you completely come across the threshold, you find yourself immersed in an atmosphere that is sacred and holy. Vaulted ceilings arch over a rough stone altar at the front. Candles are burning, and the gentle scent of a fragrant incense fills the air. On the altar stands the statue of the female deity, the goddess. Her face is old and dark with time. The lines of her body are so worn from the touch of praying hands. She belongs to no religion or to any path. She is simply the mother, God as a woman, the one to whom the world turns in all its grief and suffering. She is Sophia, Kuan Yin, Mary, Sarah, Fatima, White Buffalo Woman, Isis, and Demeter. She is all the feminine faces of God, but she is more than that. She is the mother of life itself. Kneeling down before her out of respect, you bow your head in prayer, and immediately you feel embraced by her being, and the cares of the world just fall away, soothed in her loving acceptance of all your human faults and frailties. Entering even more deeply into your meditation, the statue you are before suddenly becomes alive as a real being. And now you find yourself before the mystery of the living mother of all creation. As she comes to life, the chapel fills with a warm and golden light. Now the face of the ancient mother becomes animated with feeling. Seated before you, her gaze into your eyes. She penetrates your soul with a glance that loves you to the core of your being. Emotions of sweetness, mercy, and loving forgiveness emanate from her, sweeping over you in a wave of bliss, healing all the parts of you that are hurt, broken, and wounded. You're held within her arms, taken onto a lap, and you become like a little child with its mother. You touch her face in loving affection, and you feel her loving affection for you in return. Take notice of her headpiece. Is she wearing one? What color and what type of garments is she wearing, if any? Is she carrying anything with her? Look around. Who or what is with her? Are there any animals or plants or beings that are gathered around her? Going more deeply into this experience, you begin to feel as if the body of the ancient mother is the gateway to the body of creation itself. Going beyond her form, you enter into the communion with the body of the earth, all of the creatures, the trees, the oceans, rivers, mountains, cities, and people. Going even beyond the earth, you feel the body of the ancient mother expand into space, becoming the bodies of the stars and the planets and the whirling galaxies that are spread over the universe like a mantle of bright jewels. Held in the womb of this mystery, you feel a powerful force, a holy energy and the breath of life, the soul of the cosmos. Feel your heartbeat in rhythm of the rhythm of life itself. Slowly begin to return your awareness to your body, which is still seated with the ancient mother. I invite you to inhale deeply, take it into every cell of your body, every thought in your mind, her cherishing, nourishing, life-sustaining love. Exhale, letting this energy flow out of you like a river of grace watering your life and all those you know and care for with a stream of blessings, happiness, and well-being. This time I invite you to rise and start walking towards the exit of the humble sanctuary. You close the door behind you. And you begin to walk that path back out of the woods. As you make your way along the path back to the life you left behind, you remember that you carry within your heart a precious secret. You carry the secret of faith in the goodness of life, the gift of love of the Divine Mother of the world. You take that secret throughout yourself for the week. And every time you feel the frustrations of the day, when you feel frustrations with other people, you remember that pure, gentle love that the Mother Goddess has for each of us. I invite you to take a few deep breaths as we begin to come out of this meditation ever so gently. I invite you to inhale and hold it. Hold it. Take another deep breath in, filling yourself up. And exhale. And again, inhale. Feel that chest and belly fill with air. And exhale. And when you hear the bell ring again, and when you are ready, you can return your awareness to your surroundings and wiggle your toes and your fingers. Hear the sounds around you. Smell the scents that fill the space around you. Feel the air and the earth joining within you and around you. I invite you to slowly open your eyes, maintaining a soft, gentle gaze, and allow your environment to come into focus. I thank you for joining me for this morning meditation. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.